Hi friends, welcome back to my channel SciTech. In this one I'm going to do the 3 times extreme and benchmark test comparison between the iQOO Neo 6 device versus iQOO Neo 7 device. This is an extreme level of intense testing I'm going to do regarding the benchmark test. 3 times continuously I'll try to do the benchmark test and we'll try to find out the results. So how will be the overall performance between the Snapdragon 870 versus Dimensity 8200. So how will be the temperatures and how much consistent it can actually maintain from first test to the third test. That's what I'm going to check in this video. At this moment both phones are charged to exact 100% right now. So as you can see clearly friends, so both phones are charged 100%. Let me to show you the battery. So before that let me to change the live wallpaper to normal wallpaper. So both phones are exactly 100% charged as you can see, and now all the apps are completely clear from the background RAM management, and we'll try to start the benchmark test comparison between these both phones, and we'll try to see which phone will perform what kind of performance between these two devices. And I'm not using any kind of monster mode while performing this benchmark test. So no monster mode is used while performing this test. In the beginning the temperatures are about 28 degrees, 28.5 and 29 degrees. So both phones are exactly similar temperatures I am trying to maintain at this moment. So right now as you can see friends, the test has been started successfully between these both phones, and let's check the temperatures in the beginning. You can see my room temperature and you can see the both phones temperature 32 and 31 degrees kind of close. And I will be back after the first round of testing, and then we'll try to see the difference what's going on regarding the benchmark test. So how much difference we can actually observe and how much the battery will be draining while performing this intense kind of testing as well. So these are the few things which I'll try to check in this video. So I will be back after some time. So right now as you can see friends, we are at the round 1 of testing, and you can see the time is kind of close to 5 minutes of time, and these are the temperatures. So Snapdragon 870 is about 37 degrees Celsius, and Dimensity 8200 is about 37.6 degrees Celsius. So very close temperatures between these both phones, and I'm going to be back after at the end of the test 1. And you can see the battery temperature, how much it got increased, 37.5 and 35. You can clearly see the difference between these both phones, and right now the battery dropped by 3%. Same level of battery is decreased between these both phones. So this is a round 1 of testing, and let's start the round 2. So right now as you can see friends, the round 2 has been started between these both phones. So here is the temperature between these two devices, iQOO Neo 7 and iQOO Neo 6 device. So maintaining exactly very close temperatures. My room temperature is about 28 degrees Celsius. My room temperatures and both phone temperatures. And I will be back at the end of the round 2 of testing. So then we'll try to check the temperatures and battery drain. So till now I did see the similar kind of battery drain is happening, even though it has got 5000 mAh of battery capacity, but still it was pretty similar to the iQOO Neo 6. So that might be the another reason why the Snapdragon 870 is pretty much a battery efficient processor as well. So that might be the another reason. So again I'll be back at the end of the test 2. So right now as you can see friends, after the second round of testing, so these are the benchmark scores. We can actually see in the iQOO Neo 6 increased up to 38 degrees Celsius, and iQOO Neo 7 38 degrees Celsius. So both phones are exactly same level of temperatures. It's maintaining 38.6 and 37.6, same temperature is maintaining. And you can see the battery dropped by 4% and battery dropped by 4%. So both phones are maintaining exactly same level of battery percentage dropping, 92% and 92% between these both phones. So that's kind of pretty shocking to see between these both phones, consistent performance. And let's start the round 3. So finally friends, here's a quick look at the temperatures. So what's going on, 37 degrees and 38 degrees. The Dimensity 8200 has got slightly higher temperatures, little bit, but let me to take the screenshot. And yeah, and you can see the temperatures 37 and 37. So first thing is that temperature is higher in the iQOO Neo 7, and next thing second is about the battery percentage. So the battery percentage dropped by 5%, as you can see 5%, and this time the high temperatures did reach up to 43.6 and 40 degrees. As you can see right now the high temperatures, how it increased. So the overall battery dropped up to 88% and 87%. So even though the iQOO Neo 7 has got 5000 mAh of battery capacity, but still processor may not be optimized properly to battery efficient. That might be the reason. So the battery dropped by close to 13% versus 12%. iQOO Neo 6, even though it has got less battery capacity, but still the battery did not drain much because of 870 processor, which is pretty efficient processor. Thank you guys for watching this video, and I was just wondering the overall stability and the stress test which phone will handle better. So at this moment the iQOO Neo 6 was able to handle pretty much smooth, and now let me to show you the screenshot what I've taken. So this is a round 1 of testing. You can see in the round 1 846, 721, 849. So it increased from 846, it increased, and from 721 it decreased, and finally 845, 724 it increased in the iQOO Neo 6. It's kind of ups and downs, I would say. If you try to compare round 1 to round 3, iQOO Neo 6 slightly increased, and in iQOO Neo 7 if you compare round 1 846 versus 845, slightly decreased. So meanwhile, signing off friends, thank you for watching this a quick look at the overall benchmark scores, and meanwhile stay tuned for more updates and check the links in description for the playlist videos. Until then, signing off and bye.